The Secret of Servitude, Ubudiyyah, the highest station in Sufism. Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to Sufi Essence with Hammad Syed. In our spiritual journeys, we often seek greatness, power, or extraordinary spiritual states. But what if the ultimate height of spiritual attainment lies in something profoundly simple, yet immensely challenging? Absolute servitude. Today we delve into the Secret of Servitude, Ubudiyyah, the highest station in Sufism. This isn't about mere obedience, but a complete, heartfelt devotion and self-effacement before Allah. Join me as we uncover the paradoxical truth that true freedom and nobility are found in perfect submission. Defining Ubudiyyah. More than just slavery. The term Ubudiyyah comes from the Arabic root abd, meaning servant or slave. While slavery, in its human context, evokes negative connotations, in relation to Allah, abd signifies ultimate honor and freedom. It means to be a servant of Allah, to be completely owned by Him, devoted to Him, and entirely dependent on Him, not forced, but chosen. It's a willing, loving, and conscious surrender, recognizing Allah as the only true master. Paradox of freedom. The more one truly serves Allah, the freer one becomes from all other masters. Ego, desires, worldly attachments, and the opinions of people. Servant of Allah, as in the opening of Surah Al-Kahf. All praise is for Allah, who has sent down to His servant the book. Quran 18:1. This is the profound paradox of Ubudiyyah. The Prophet's, peace be upon him, title, the highest title given to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, in the Quran, is Abdullah. This indicates that servitude is the pinnacle of human perfection. Ubudiyyah is the highest station makam in virtues: patience, contentment, sincerity, trust in Allah, love, humility, gratitude, and gnosis. Sufis universally agree that Ubudiyyah is the supreme station, even higher than gnosis marifa or love mahaba in some respects. Encompasses all virtues. Perfect servitude implies the manifestation of all other stations. You cannot be a true abd without embodying these. Constant presence hudder. The abd is perpetually aware of their master, Allah, in every moment, action, and thought. True humility tawadu. It involves annihilating the ego and all self-importance. Recognizing one's utter nothingness and Allah's absolute greatness beyond seeking. Unlike other stations that are sought, seeking love, seeking gnosis, Ubudiyyah is about being in a state of continuous response to Allah's will. With no personal agenda or seeking for self-benefit, the foundation of worship. All acts of worship, salat, psalm, zakat, hajj, are expressions of Ubudiyyah. But true Ubudiyyah goes beyond the ritual form to the inner state. Manifestations of perfect Ubudiyyah. What does perfect Ubudiyyah look like in practice? Complete submission. Accepting Allah's decree in all matters, whether seemingly good or bad, with full contentment. Utter dependence. Recognizing that one owns nothing, controls nothing, and is entirely dependent on Allah for every breath and every provision. This leads to inner richness and freedom from worldly need. Absolute sincerity, ikhlas. All actions, words, and intentions are solely for Allah's sake, free from any desire for praise, recognition, or worldly gain. Constant awareness, muraqabah, living with the consciousness that Allah is always watching, knowing, and hearing. Perpetual gratitude, shukt, being thankful for every blessing, small or large, seeing it as a manifestation of Allah's grace. Allah is the Rab, and we are His abati servant. Deity, patience, and steadfastness, sab. Enduring trials and tribulations with inner peace, knowing they are from the Master. The abdi is an empty vessel. It's constantly being filled and guided by the divine will. It's a dynamic, reciprocal relationship where the servant finds true meaning in serving the perfect. Lord, Ubudiyyah versus Rububiyyah. The role of the lordship. To truly understand Ubudiyyah, you must understand its counterpart, Rububiyyah. Rububiyyah, the active, continuous act of Allah's lordship over all creation, creating, sustaining, nourishing, guiding, protecting, giving life and death. Ubudiyyah. The proper response to Rububiyyah, to acknowledge Allah's absolute lordship, to obey His commands, to rely solely on Him, and to seek His pleasure in every aspect of life. The more we recognize Allah's Rububiyyah, the more deeply we can embody our Ubudiyyah. The Sufi journey to Ubudiyyah, dying to self, this is not a loss of individuality, but the realization of one's true identity as Allah's servant, infused with divine light. The path to perfect Ubudiyyah often involves a spiritual death, the process of Fana, annihilation of ego. The lower self nafs and its demands, desires, and illusions of self-sufficiency must be annihilated or transcended. This is a painful but necessary purification. Loss of self-will. The seeker learns to surrender their own will completely to the divine will, becoming an instrument of Allah's purpose, realization of true being. Once the false self is gone, what remains is the pure ab. Subsisting Baqa in Allah, the Sufi path leads from arrogance to humility, from self-reliance to Allah-reliance, from seeking personal gain to seeking Allah's pleasure alone. The fruits of Ubudiyyah, true freedom and nearness. The seeker who attains true Ubudiyyah experiences profound spiritual fruits. Inner peace, sakina, a tranquility that stems from complete surrender and trust in Allah's wisdom and care. Authentic love for Allah, a love that is pure, selfless, and seeks only to please the beloved. Profound joy. Joy not dependent on external circumstances, but on the inner connection with Allah. Spiritual knowledge, mifa, direct, experiential knowing of Allah that comes from perfect proximity, divine support. When one becomes truly Allah's servant, Allah becomes their ultimate guardian and helper. The closeness of Walaya, Ubudiyyah, is the foundation of Walaya sainthood. Allah's special friendship. This highest station is not about worldly recognition, but about profound inner transformation and eternal closeness to the divine. And share your thoughts on the Secret of Servitude in the comments below. The crown of humanity, the Secret of Servitude, Ubudiyyah, is the crowning glory of the human spiritual journey. It is the paradoxical path where true freedom is found in complete devotion and ultimate nobility in humble submission. By striving to embody this profound state, we fulfill the very purpose of our creation and attain the deepest intimacy with Allah, our beloved Master. It is the very essence of Sufi essence. Thank you for joining me on this profound exploration of Ubudiyyah. This lecture resonated with your spirit. Please like this video. Subscribe to Sufi Essence with Hammad Syed until our next spiritual unveiling. Allah make us true and sincere servants of His divine presence.